Army R501. The stippling is nicely done. The 5KU extended slide release. This one is around 24 pounds. This grip is 25 pounds plus shipping. If you are interested in it, please go on to our website. It's crwairsoft.com. If you have any product that you want to check it out instead of just looking at the official pictures, you can WhatsApp me. I will take my time to make a video for you guys. Slide release. I have the short stroke spring here. The slide can travel all the way back and it will lock on the appropriate place, since my gun doesn't. But if you push it up, you see the disassemble slot, it will still hold. Slide backward, the slide opened, so when I release it will drop because it's not deep enough. Put a plunger here and just hammer it out, or even use your hand to push it. Some of the Hi-capa is easier, just like this one. Just pull it off. So now we need to take off most of the inner parts before we actually change the grip. And come to this part, you will have to be very careful about the safety, because there's a spring and two plunger here pointing downwards. Safety off. So now the spring and the okay. So after that, this two screw is the final thing to hold the middle frame and the plastic grip. I don't need to further disassemble this bit here, since I just want to change the grip. Now I need to remove trigger assembly, push and twist. So now the screw is being held inside and push this way, pull it out. Now you can, it's pain in the ass if you just want to change the trigger itself. You have to do all this process. And the trigger ring here, I can feel there's some kind of something I need to file before I make the triggers move, because both sides of this wall, just file a little bit, then everything will be fine. When we encounter some issues, we'll be like a detective. So using some logical way to find out, is the ring being too wide so that the inner side of the grip will caught in place. So I will put it the other way around to make sure the ring and the grip has no problem. So it's proof. This file like this. Drop in without issue. So it looks fine now. And have their own wall. So this one is adjustable in order to achieve that. Most of the, I mean all of the Tokyo Marui standard one doesn't have this design, and same as WE or Army 1911, only the, I think you got to pay this trigger in all kind of brand. Like even the John Wick one, they have the trigger ready, but just missing the Allen screw. Rotate clockwise, putting the trigger now. It's not. So now I'm gonna put the middle frame back here. There's a gap in between the grip and the middle frame. This U-shaped channel here sticking out, so I filed the tip of this also around the corner, make it smoother. It's all flushed. And the other things, I've since you have noticed, is original Marui grip safety used condition. So I use a glossy black to spray, try to match this kind of my aluminum. So just a tip that this step 1 and then step 2 sit on it. If you use the screw side to install it, sometimes this bit cannot be go into the slot nicely. The metal plug back to the new housing. but watch out, the main spring housing is in tension, so would face it downward. So now I'm going to swap my P. Ready. Okay, so now it's in place, so I can remove my thumb. It's almost flush. Just remove sear spring in place before I put the grip safety of the pin in here. So everything now I can test. Push the pin back out and just loosen a little bit, and then put the grip safety back here and this pin back here. So the shorter one, the spring second, and the long one at last. This one is at this point, so now we've got to cock the hammer. We install this and trace it that way, and then the most tricky bit is the safety here. Both sides have to be aligned together, not one up and one down. So now they're at the same level. So now I need the smallest screwdriver as you can find. Go to the back of this safety here, push it forward, so push the pin back and then push the safety in place. Now push back to the fire position. So the last bit of the puzzle is putting back the mat well. I found the last two Army Force screw.